we are back. We're going on a camping trip.
On my cuff. Oh my god. Come on. Let's go.
How far away are you walking?
Oh, it was right next. So the map was... So
Sideways.
I was supposed to turn my head sideways. No wonder I didn't make any sense out of it.
Just keep blocking. And kill whatever's there before he does.
No, he wants to see him. So you die in one hit. Is that what
Does
I'm
he?
getting? I mean, he said if I get a scratch, my wife's gonna be angry.
Map says there should be panthers around here. Shh. Heard something. Grunting, panting. Something like a bear.
Yeah, I saw it.
I'm not the least bit eager to come face to mug with a bear. We should move on.
Okay. There's some kitty
that?
cats. There's the bear. I think those are the kitty cats.
Yeah, those are
Hear
kitty
that?
cats, aren't they?
Yeah.
Panthers.
Frankly, I did not hear a thing. Clearly, your senses are far more acute than mine. I must rely on them.
Is he dancing?
Well, there they are. Take a picture. Come on.
He wants you to poke it.
Use your feature senses to find it. Yes, I have.
The floor next to you.
It's a trap. It's a panther trap that I triggered.
Damn poachers. Snares. Looks like they were hoping for a bear. Panther got caught
They're
instead.
stuck.
Look, a cub. Will you help the mother?
Give it a shot. Gotta calm her first. Likely to lunge at us
Calm her.
otherwise.
Brilliant. You freeing her. A superb image.
There we go. It's a kitty cat. What about the other one? Oh, the
That's-
other one follows.
That's Bappy.
I sort of freed it. It's not in it anyway.
A folk call witches heartless. This will put the light to that. Oh my! I failed to warn you. Apologies. The Peristysomac has an added lantern. You must look away or it'll blind you.
Peristysomacs upset the animals. Better get out of here.
Cannot abide poaching. I'm content you share my love for animals.
Got pretty broad interests for a man of the city.
I suppose I dabble in my share of things. Wine, nature, painting. I imagine the life of a witcher must be rather more monotonous. With all due respect.
No.
It is. Never boring, though.
I, for one, cannot fathom only ever consorting with the same creatures, day in and day out.
Got a wife?
Yes? What's that got to do with anything?
Nothing. Just asking.
Sick burn.
I got plenty of things to do. Most of the time it's just hunting where the F is my wife.
Where the F is Triss.
No.
What was that? Oh, it's a deer.
Hear him.
It's those...
Centipedes. Giant. Underground tunnel burrowers. Make a distinct sound. We can use that to track them.
Am I supposed to call him that too?
You might have to stop him.
He is following me. I just need to follow this sound. I'm surprised it's not burrow. Oh, are we going to a cave? Oh,
Sounds
there it
loud
is.
and clear here. Must be near the nest. We're here.
Well, this vantage point's no good. I shan't capture a good image from here.
All right, wait. We'll find you a better spot that's safe too. Tread lightly. Giant centipedes sense the softest sounds, the lightest vibrations. You wake one up, it wakes up angry.
What about here?
Here, maybe. Distance seems right. Light's not bad either.
Yes, this will work perfectly.
Well, this was the first thing I chose because it's on a hill. So maybe it'll
Yeah,
be
I
safe.
pictured it.
Can you lure them out?
It'd probably
Give
be
me a
him.
minute. Need to think. Vibrations. Gotta send some through the ground. I'll try tossing a bomb or casting a sign. And you watch out. Don't get any closer.
Enjoy. Can I loot this? Or that?
You should probably get out there.
An excellent day for capturing moments.
So... Oh, I'm just supposed to be just here.
Exactly what I wanted. So, we've disturbed them enough. An excellent day for capturing moments. Ah, thank you. Truly magnificent that was. We can move on now.
Well, we're done.
Why did he want a centipede?
Exhilarating. Positively
I have no idea.
exhilarating. Thank you. I've one more request. Local peacocks
Oh,
performing
God.
their mating ritual. I'd love to see that. Apparently, a flock dwells not far from here.
We can
Peacocks
go.
are evil.
Just don't count on peeping at them while they mate. Season ended a month back.
Oh, that's terrible. I so wish to capture their splendorous tails in full bloom. Is
You
there
just
nothing
have to
can
scare
do if
them,
they
don't you?
prove
Yeah.
uneager to present? Perhaps challenge them somehow? Goad them?
What did you have in mind? Don't have a tail myself, and I'm not likely to sprout one anytime soon.
My thoughts were more along the lines of witcher magic. They say you can exert influence over lesser creatures.
Oh.
Yeah, guess I can try. Can't promise you anything, though.
Splendid. Consider me contented. I cannot pinpoint the flock's location, but a hunter I know told me a few likely spots. I'll mark them for you.
All right. Let's go find some peacocks.
Maybe you'll find some ether with it.
What?
Maybe he'll find some ether and that weird
was
shadow
wondering.
thing is on fire.
Why peacocks?
My daughter is rather fond of them. There will be a treat for her.
Oh. I just realized that he means the weird chicken things.
What did
We're
you think?
close. Eyes in the back of your head.
I was thinking of Final Fantasy. The stupid peacocks in that.
A feather from the rump, coated in suet. Cock shed it recently, and the suet's got a distinct scent. Ought to be able to track the flock.
Hmm?
Oh,
Witcher
there they
in
are.
action. What a treat to watch.
I keep thinking that's a cat.
No, that's the peacocks.
Meow.
Ow.
Yeah, they go meow.
Yes.
Weird.
Hear that? They're calling to each other.
Fabulous. We're getting close.
Should we really go disturb them?
Spook them.
Oh,
They'll come at you like gooses.
now, if they could just splay the tails.
See what I can do. Find a good spot.
Ready? Use your magic, Witcher.
Axie slide the peacocks.
There's one. There's two.
You got 3.
Oh, this'll be a masterpiece. Smile, please.
Giant
Oh, God.
centipedes. Damn it.
Where did they come from?
Must have followed us. Get back.
More peacocks, run!
Ah! Geralt, save me!
I would, but you should move.
I think you're done. Don't forget to put the thing on the ground.
Damn, you're ugly.
Nah,
Or not.
I'll try to find it anyway.
All over now.
Whew, that was tense. I
Was it?
believe I've had my fill of
Kind of just
excitement for
here.
today.
I 3-shot at it and you think it's tense?
The peacock watched.
What a wonderful adventure.
Mhm.
Get everything you wanted?
Yes.
In that case, time to get back to your camp.
Back through those panther-infested forests.
returning your lord to you, safe and sound.
You've our gratitude, Master.
You see, lads, there was nothing to fear.
Thank you, Witcher, for looking after our day count. Seems the jaunt did 'em wonders. Breathed some new life into 'em.
Wait here a moment, Geralt. I have to fetch my coin pouch. Pay my dues.
Something wrong?
New life? He was feeling down?
Made no mention, did he? 10 years back, his last, Clarissa's her name, took a spill off her horse. Been bedridden ever since. Cannot walk of her own.
Oof.
She'd been the life of the house before the calamity. A merry sprite what filled every corner with joy.
Oh, Roach.
Count would oft take her out on trips. She loved animals too.
Oh, never mind, that's not
Excursions
mine.
he makes now, or rather, paintings he brings home. They's her only window on the wider world.
What is that roach?
Roach is
Sorry to make you wait.
That's
Roach
not
is worried.
roach.
I was dead chuffed to
Well,
be
I
able
saw
to
that guy
observe you
spawn.
in action. To confirm for myself there that the tales about you were not exaggerated in the slightest. You showed discipline, reliability, responsibility. I dare say you'd make the ideal business associate. It's a shame you've no interest in the wine trade.
One day, maybe.
Your reward. Use it well.
Thanks.
I've one other matter I wish to broach. In a few days' time, I shall exhibit my work for some friends, my coterie, so to speak. Would you come by?
Yeah, why not?
Why not, if I'm in the area?
Splendid. In that case, I shall see you at my lodgings. I'm staying with a friend while in Toussaint, near a village named Francois.
I'll be by. See ya.
Cool. Let's go to the picnic and then sit and wait.
Stupid workers.
Where is Roach? Oh, there she is.
Yeah, I don't know what was that horse doing over there. I have no idea what she's saying. Oh,
Whoa there, Roach.
Honestly, it's more of a miracle his daughter didn't die falling off the horse.
mm-hmm.
Usually they break their neck and just die then.
Nice. I was watching
So
those
he's gonna
hunters
be
again.
showing the pictures?
I guess so. At least it's not me this time.
For all you know. By the way, you still need to hang that in your house.
I know. Roach, you're slow.
You just gotta sit outside the front door.
Guard's full of things, now what
No. Oh, that took you a while to reach me.
The wilds of Tucson
What is that
harbor
kid doing?
innumerable fascinating secrets. Its picturesque meadows and untouched woodlands are home to
Oh,
one of
we
the
got
most
pictures.
dangerous species of Myriapoda.
Roach,
This side of
Roach,
the
please.
Yaruga. The Beauclair centipede, as it's commonly called, is seen here.
Where are you
proudly
going?
displaying its remarkable chitin
Wherever
and
she
calcium
wants.
carbonate carapace.
Oh, she's going to the water bucket.
No, it's wine grapes.
Oh, even better. Let's see these.
Oh, that looks amazing.
Both male and female Beauclair centipedes are formidable predators. The bees prefer
Yeah, that
to
looks
hunt
amazing.
in packs, yet the author of this extraordinary work was able to capture a lone specimen preparing to attack. Cast your eye on the hunter, who, though fully aware of the danger, wears a look of cold determination.
Okay, it
on
is
his
me.
face as he
Yeah,
awaits
it is
the
you.
optimal moment to
Wow, it's
strike.
with his face!
Ah, Geralt, you're here. Wonderful. Come, please.
Aren't we supposed to look at those? I'm gonna buy them all.
Delighted to see you. I've a small
Don't
gift
buy
for
his
you.
peacock.
I shan't let you refuse. You are free to sell it, of course. Though I would be honoured
He
were
gave
to
you
hang it
one.
in your home.
Thanks. Talked to your guards back at the camp. Told me about Clarissa. Sorry to hear about her accident.
thank you. Kind words that mean a great deal to me.
How's Clarissa these days? Probably can't wait for you to get back.
To get her gifts, you mean? I've dispatched 2 already. She'll not need to wait for my return. En route home, I mean to pass through Dol Blathana. They say one can see Sylvans there.
Nice.
Yeah, actually happen to know one. Name's Torquay. He can be mean, but for the right fee, he'll do anything you ask.
Splendid. I thank you for the hint.
Tell him I send my regards. Good crowd. You got a lot of friends. All of them seem to be fawning over your paintings, too.
Oh, when you have as much coin as I do, friends buzz around like flies on fresh meat. And they praise you to high heavens for each trip, burp and sneeze. Not all are lying sycophants, that's not what I mean. Just most, unfortunately.
Why bother? Why even invite them around?
I'm a man of enterprise, and must put my trade before any personal hatreds or sympathies. Besides, at times, I'll exhibit a completely failed painting, just to listen to them twist their tongues into knots, trying to find just the right superlatives to lather on smeared rubbish. Naturally, the more intent someone is to get into my good graces, the louder they praise my masterpiece. It's devilish fun, I tell you.
Wow.
I mean,
Nice meeting you.
I guess he's just a macho. He's just
Whoa, friend. Calm down.
nice.
Now what?
Look at this HD goose.
HD goose. You know this goose wouldn't do that, right?
No, it would steal my sword and run away.
Yep. While flapping its wings going honk, honk.
No. I've never seen
Move
that
it.
game.
It's pretty fun.
All I know is everyone seems to be like me.
It's super funny, because you're just a goose that trolls everyone.
Apparently they're not very good at if you win their intimidation. Like if the goose tries to imitate you and you stand your ground, they're like, well, it's not like there's anything I can do.
If you're not spooked by the goose.
Yeah. Cause I was watching a video, our goose OP. And apparently their peck or whatever is... You're gonna fall off that die. Their peck is not the greatest attack.
They have teeth, you know.
What, goose?
Yeah.
They have beaks.
By the prophets, what
Yes,
else?
but the beak has like daggers
Whoa, did you
on
see
it.
Roach?
No.
She was sliding all over the place.
Oh.
I entered in here and she was... Where are those birds
What's
coming from?
happening?
I would kill for a bite.
Don't you love it when things spawn in as you walk around?
Especially they spawn in from a branch.
Fine. And lo and behold, I see better.
No two ways about it.
Where are we going?
Again! They happen
Oh
again.
yeah, I saw that.
Every time I jump, Roach just glitches out a little. Oh, there we go. Oh, there we go.
Watch where you step.
Oh,
As a whole suffers from
I have no idea what's going on with Roach.
Did we forget to talk to the tourney man?
Wanna go fishing?
Congratulations.
Why does Roach jump with all her legs normal? Like
I'm
sometimes
not
she...
sure.
And last, Trampona. Wisdom lies.
Yeah, sometimes she just weirds out and jumps weirdly. Now she seems to be doing fine.
Stop jumping!
I'm a dolphin.
Roach is not a dolphin.
It's a kitty cat. That's too slow.
Slower than a horse.
Yes, they're not cheetahs. Oh, great.
Halt, master. A beast lurks in there.
I didn't even see you.
Right. Expected as
What's
much.
that shield?
Quiet before you
What
wake
kind of shield is that?
I've camped near.
It's an untextured one, is what it is.
Oh, is it?
I don't know, but it looks like it.
It looks like a piece of table.
What do they call you?
I hope it's untextured.
What's your crest? Speak.
Geralt of Rivia,
Ravix of Forehorn.
number 2.
Geralt of Rivia, crest of the bridge. Hail and well met. Francois Le Goff, I presume. Your betrothed sent me. See,
I
you've
thought he
been
was
gone
dead.
a while, so you've got her worried.
I assumed he was dead.
Well, indeed, for Grotore is a most fearsome beast. I must prepare properly for battle.
Takes 2 weeks, that?
I have tarried a bit, true, but the delay is done. My word I gave, thus the beast shall die.
You could have rhymed that.
Number 1.
Wouldn't happen to need any help, would you?
I don't know. After all, I did swear a solemn oath to...
You don't have a silver
Deposit the
sword.
beast's head at your beloved's feet. No mention of you killing it all by yourself, though.
All in all, I suppose you're right. We must fight side by side then. For honor.
I don't know what this thing is on his back.
I guess it's a shield.
Okay, this piece of copper.
No, I thought it was just a table or like a chair, the thing you lean into. The back of the
It
chair.
could be just a piece of wood.
No, you can die.
I prefer he not die.
Wow, pathetic.
I don't even remember what is in here.
We gotta kill it first.
What is it? Is it a spider?
Strange. No sign of Grotore.
Perhaps we should turn back? If there's no beast, there's no beast. Damn shame, but we tried.
Not so fast. Let's take a look around.
No, I'll take a look around.
Impressive. You'd think you were in a winter garden.
Mm-hmm. What's happening here? Is it a lesson?
No, it's a
Cradle
Gertola.
filled with children's shoes. Doubt I've ever seen a collection this grotesque.
Now what's with this thing?
It's the creature that steals the children.
Oh, that. Well, let me just. Oh,
Something on the other side. Can't hope to get through. Neither sword nor signs will cut this.
Oh, there's something over there.
is there?
Yeah.
Oh. Baby skeletons.
Bones. Small skull. Fontanelle's not completely closed. An infant. About a year, maybe.
Oof.
They speak the truth about the villages. Grotore consumes babes.
Clear as day now. Spriggan. Gotta be. Seems to be off
So it was a
somewhere,
lesson.
probably feeding. Need to lure it. Various sundries, some tools. Grotore must have taken them from its victims.
No, I was correct. It's a lesson, but
Read Bestiary.
I've already read it about though. Whatever. No, there's that. Is it?
No, it's
Is
a
it less-
plan.
No, I was thinking it's a less textured.
She might be a special.
Probably. I'm just getting the stars out of the way. Good lord, they look weird. There's Umbra. No, yeah, you can fight it. There's Alps. There's him. There's Fledders. There's Garkins. And there's Broxa. And there's Paulomo.
Mm-hmm.
I did click
It's
on
not
it
good.
once somewhere.
It might be a cursed one. No?
Not here. Ogroid? No. Relict?
There it is.
Spriggan?
No, Gratola.
No. It's the exact same thing. They're vulnerable to fire, relict, and bombs.
You want to make some relic oil?
I thought I had some. I'm pretty sure I got some. I wish they were named instead of having to do this. Yes, I don't have any. Oil.
You want relic oil.
I'm missing mistletoes. No, whatever.
Right.
I'm surprised I'm missing anything.
You haven't really collected mistletoe, though. I think you angered it.
I set myself on fire.
That's more impressive than anything.
Screw your plans. No, it's just a Spriggan with Leshen abilities. There's a mod that makes random encounters.
Decided to say
So when you're just casually walking around, a Leshen might just pop out of a forest.
That sounds like fun.
It just needs some freaking weird like things.
He's dying.
Yeah. I'm trying to burn it so it doesn't stop.
You might need to heal.
Ah! I didn't even notice. I was fighting the other one. This? Is he creating more of these or?
Yeah.
Oh god,
And you're also dying.
I gotta be careful. Wow, I didn't think it had that kind of ability. 2 heals weren't enough.
He seems to be spawning them.
Yeah. I was thinking maybe if I kill them, it would be done, but apparently not. I should really clean my desk. There's just some tea splatters on it. That's what happens when I drink tea twice or 3 times a day. One before I leave, one at work, and one at night time.
Wow.
Clickety click, clickety click. Come on. Okay, there we go.
You can do it.
No.
decided to say
Maybe put on plant oil.
Oops. Help!
That you go.
Draconid. What is it anyway?
It's a plant.
Cursed one? Yeah. A plant is a cursed one.
Okay. Make sure to put the oil and the healing on your bucket. Cursed oil.
Bucket. Ow. I could just focus only on Redserver.
Hold on.
I need to put some. Ow! I don't even get a chance to attack. Oh, he used that super attack. Finally get rid of these damn plants. There we go.
You
Oh,
might
he's
want
here.
to heal.
I am. Again? How long did it last? There we go.
Good, now get the plant. Thank God.
Strong. Hey, I'm not supposed to do it.
By my troth, the damned brute was sturdy.
Yeah, because you're using a steel sword.
I'm grateful, Witcher. You aided me greatly.
Why the challenge? Couldn't have gone after something less formidable? A werebub, for instance?
Why? For the beast must match in ferocity the very ardor of my affection, and
There's something wrong with him.
You're blushing, Sir Knight.
oh, it's my betrothed. The thing is, she champs at the bit to get married when we've not known one another but 2 years.
Hey, that's a good
So
thing.
I vowed to slay Grottori. Thought it would buy me time to battle such a beast. Why, it could take months.
Mm-hmm. Especially at the rate you were going.
I don't know why he's so scared about it.
High time you returned to Beauclair, brave knight.
Nay, oh, nay. The head of this beast is a trifle, wholly inadequate to express the love I harbor for my betrothed.
And what did you
Stop.
want?
The
Stop
world
being a
awaits.
wimp.
To honor her, I shall cut down another, more terrible beast.
Go after a kraken. That's a good one.
Yeah, number one.
Take my advice. Grab the damned head and cut the shit.
You're blind to my predicament. Once I return, I will have no recourse. She'll track me to the nearest shrine, one.
Shut up and listen. Crests, scrap metal armor, swooning damsels. All that's nothing to do with hunting monsters, which is work. Damn hard, dangerous, and thankless work that you're just not cut out for. Want to prove your valor? Go back to your betrothed and be honest. Tell her you're not ready to marry.
Exactly.
You do not mince words, master. In Tucson, one might demand satisfaction upon trampled ground for a lesser slight.
We're in a freaking monster's nest.
There is truth in what you say, I cannot deny. I survived with my life by a hair. It is time
Not really. You had about 75%
I might
health.
return home.
Be honest with your feelings, you stupid idiot. I
Oh,
mean,
there's
I said it
something over
straight
there.
into Triss's face.
In a lighthouse, there was something still in there.
I was
In a lighthouse.
Yeah.
There's an X on the map. I don't know what it is.
I put my feelings literally inside her. Wait, what?
Wow.
Well, it's not.
Making the whole lighthouse shake.
Yeah, making secret messages that the people in the boat was like, hey, what was that? Like they're making a message. And that was literally it. Wow, he was guarding an armor die. Move, freaking move.
Well, at least you got to come in here.
I don't really explore these random caves.
Return to Francisco.
Am I done on the map, by the way?
I think so. Do you have anything down below? I see no question marks on your thing.
I don't see any marks.
No, I mean like on your left, it tells you where question marks are.
I guess I'm done. General quests, exploration, yeah.
Unless there's a thing where it can
Wow,
show
that
you
map was crazy.
where even if it doesn't have a question mark on it, you can still go there. Roach? Oh, there you are.
Faster.
No, probably there is, but is there a faster way?
No.
Yes. I'm gonna cheese it and be a mount climbing goat.
But Roach is not a goat.
Oh, that's the palace. Well, I guess I'll
Why don't you
head
just go
over
to
there.
the tourney grounds?
Yeah. Rabbits.
Where are you going?
To the scariest thing Roach is afraid of. As seen.
They're horrible.
She's not afraid of neckers or whatnot. She's afraid of bridges. Especially ones that are not kept, well kept.
Not every bridge can have a troll under it.
Yeah. Especially when they can't fit in there. It's like my map is being slow.
I can't help you with that.
Well, whatever. Professor Murray.
In case anyone wants to know, the clicking you heard about like 10 minutes ago when we started, I had to reinstall Steam on my computer. And yeah, it's downloading and it wanted me to verify it. Did he leave? He appears to have left her.
Or appears when I
Good
appear.
news, madam.
As do I. Francois has returned. We marry in a week's time.
Well, that was fast.
Nuptial teachings at the temple tomorrow. Dress fitting the next morn. Then a tour of the wedding venue. I have never been so happy.
That was fast.
Number-
Hey, whatever.
He didn't want to get married.
Not sure that's a great idea.
Yeah, number 2. He didn't want to get married.
Not sure these nuptials are a great idea.
What? I beg your pardon?
Young Master Legoff. Well, he wasn't exactly raring to get hitched. Seems to me you two should
Well, I never. The nerve! Not another word. Take your coin. Leave us be.
Okay, whatever you say.
She takes only yes.
So
for
he
an
was
answer.
too much of a baby to even tell her. He came back and was all like, yeah, I did the thing. Yeah.
What a pussy.
I know, right? Oh yeah. We kind of walked around him. Awkward.
Well, he was stupid. I didn't like him.
Well, let's go find the crypt.
No, I found it. Accidentally by walking on it.
Accidentally tripping over it.
Because of another quest that was, I think, here. Oh, then it was a question mark. What was that?
That would be a cicada.
I've never seen one IRL.
Don't. They're horrible.
I can't see them. They can't. I don't think they can even exist here because it's too cold.
That sounds like a cicada. I'm pretty sure it is. They're horrible.
Well.
I don't think that's a well, but close enough. Gosh, I hate Kikimoras.
Fiddles aplenty around here.
Do be careful with the poison, though.
When work fine.
That's some stench.
Oh, the warrior didn't like it.
Well, that's usually how it goes.
Get Shrek.
Wow, you just swung that thing like a baseball bat.
I did 2,400 damage.
I saw that.
Who's hissing? Is it more?
A Kikimora. Make sure quick save. You are in a crypt.
There's something here. Need to use the eye. Interesting.
It's an item.
What's that thing on
Casus
the...
Foedris. A knight's oath. Sir Ramon Gichon. Why was it placed inside a wall? Unless someone blocked it with magic. And I just revealed
Probably.
it. What kind of spooky things are here?
Probably vampires.
Agreed to meet a vampire at a cemetery. How much more cliché can you get?
Nothing comes readily to mind.
Could have left the door unlatched.
What of my privacy? I value it rather deeply. Unmolested, especially by unwanted guests, that's my preferred state. Besides, I knew you'd find a way to get in.
True enough. Need to find your friend. I'm hoping you'll agree to help.
I shall do whatever's in my power. Yet what you want or even need must matter little. What matters is what Dettlaff wants. If he does not wish to be found, you will not find him. Ever. End of story.
Come on. Gotta be some way.
Vampires can evade detection by the senses, and no divination magic works on us. Even the most precise megoscope would be useless.
And this? Could this help?
Why?
Wherever did you get that?
Off
In
one
your
of the
butt.
beast's victims, found by a bend in the river. Body was chopped in pieces. 3 of those pieces were hands. Hand with the ring seemed the odd one out. Bruxa had taken an interest in it.
That's my brother's ring. He's handling it
It's
quite well.
Dettlaff's hand, without a doubt.
Yeah.
It will do splendidly.
Ring's pretty intriguing.
Ringy.
Made of no metal I've ever seen. And the ornamentation.
It comes from our home, where we lived before the conjunction of spheres. It's actually mine. I received it from a dear old friend. You might call him a humanist. He saw us vampires as guests here. Guests who owe their hosts, meaning you humans and the elder races, respect.
Respect? Meaning not to treat us like cattle to be slaughtered for food?
Precisely. And the reason why I, in turn, gave it to Dettlaff. To remind him of the ideals my old friend championed.
The hand. What do you plan to do with it?
You've heard of Kovinaris' theory of tissue memory retention.
Yes.
Rings a distant bell. Read about it in Alchemia Oblitera. There's a copy at Kaer Morhen, tattered, nearly disintegrated. But if memory serves, Kovinaris never managed to prove it worked.
He did prove it, just never managed to publish his findings. He and I corresponded, you see, after we became friends. Thus, I know he completed his research and performed the first tests. It's complicated, so without delving into details, it is possible to use any piece of tissue to reconstruct what a whole body experienced.
Amazing.
How's it work? We need any special equipment?
We must brew a decoction which Kovinaris gave a rather poetic name, resonance. Once imbibed, it sends one into a trance similar to that induced by narcotics.
Just don't
This
drink my
triggers
blood.
visions of events linked to strong emotions experienced by the tissue's owner. Picture it as dreaming a fragment of someone's life.
Any chance we might see what Dettlaff was doing just before he lost his hand?
Indeed. Though I also hope resonance will reveal the location of Dettlaff's hideout.
Why
you
can't we
just
summon?
Dettlaff? You're both higher vampires. There's got to be a way.
If I'm to be entirely candid, there is indeed one. But believe me, we will be better off never availing ourselves of it. It is a last resort. Absolutely.
Last resort? The hell? Why?
There is a being who can summon Dettlaff. Possesses the authority, even the power, to force
Satan.
him to appear in a given place. But the very act of contacting this being, well, it's akin to walking a slack line extended over a chasm filled with molten lava. An exercise as perilous to me as it would be to you. A risk I'm unwilling to take. I beg you, let's do it my way. It will be both quicker and easier.
Okay.
Okay.
Covenarius spent half his life proving his theory. Wild guess. Making a dose of resonance won't be easy.
You guessed correctly. In addition to Dettlaff's tissue, we shall need a powerful occipital lobe stimulant. Effectively a poison, to make one susceptible to visions.
That's mushrooms.
Well, got a few ingredients to choose from. Unfortunately, all are pretty rare. There's mamoon glands, but closest ones I know of are in Vizima. A spotted white saliva would also serve, but they were cold to extinction over a century ago. Could go with a kobold's eyes, but the creatures are sentient. Rather not gouge one's eyes out.
Given that we lack the time to sleuth this out ourselves, permit me to summon some help.
Portal to Vizima, how about it? Would do us both good. Follow the twitching hand. Or ask the crows.
Are we actually asking the crows?
I don't think crows would be that friendly normally.
I mean, they're alright.
If they made music, I'd be raving to it.
Wow.
What was that?
A raven? Rather a common
Oh,
sight
it's a
at this
raven.
latitude.
I thought it was a crow.
Very intelligent fowl. I asked him to look for the creatures you mentioned. Him and his brethren. Perhaps they'll find one in the area, and I would hazard that a flock of ravens will spy any said creature faster than a solitary witcher would. With all due respect to your skills, my friend. It will take them some time, nonetheless, so perhaps you'd care for a snifter of mandrake.
Yep, sure.
Rarely say no to a snifter.
Sadly, this is but a weak infusion rather than a proper distillate.
Even better. I remember your mandrake hooch. Made people say things they'd have rather kept to themselves.
Now, what could Geralt of Rivia prefer to keep to himself?
Number 2. Or number 3.
So, think you've set a nice little trap for me? Sorry. Want to get me to confess? Gonna have to try harder.
I love a challenge. In that case, my ears are cocked. What must I do?
How about you get the ball rolling? Reveal one of your secrets. Vampires, intriguing creatures.
Now we
must
take
lead
one sip
fascinating
and then say
lives.
something.
Anything in
Yeah.
particular interest you?
You can ask any of these. I'm quite curious.
Always fascinated me the way vampires can regenerate. A hand growing back is one thing, but Dettlaff recreating you out of a wet smear? Something else entirely.
A difficult and laborious process, but one that's possible. As my presence proves. But I've heard you too had quite the adventure. They say you lost your memory.
You didn't still tell me
For
about
a
it.
bit, but Triss helped me get it back. Actually, pretty damn lucky I only had amnesia.
Yes, you humans are rather buggered in those terms. To strip you of life is, well, it's just plain easy. I've always pitied you in that regard.
Good luck trying to take my life.
We vampires are much harder nuts to crack. If a member of another race kills one of us, we can be reborn with a living higher vampire's help. However, if one of our own strikes the deadly blow, death is permanent. There can be no rebirth. One of the chief reasons why vampires long ago swore never to fight one another.
Oh. Oh, I can
Okay.
just keep going then. And I
Yes,
say
we're going to
something.
keep going. But don't.
Got a new life, a new body. That give you a new start? Blank slate?
Starting all anew is a very broad concept. What exactly do you mean?
Your blood addiction, say. Wondering if your body's the same, if it still remembers. Maybe if you drank now, you wouldn't get hooked.
All addictions are a form of slavery.
No.
Re-addiction's not a risk I'm willing to take, just to test a hypothesis about corporeal regeneration and whether propensities carry over.
Fair enough. Curiosity, that's all. Sorry.
Not to worry, Geralt. Curiosity is a natural reaction under the circumstances, apart from which I've always valued that trait in you.
I still can't remember who he is.
He's a vampire.
From which part? From the second
From
game?
one of the
From the
5
first game?
books. From one of the 5 books that we haven't read.
Gotta
Less
ask
time
you
for
the big
reading
question.
anyway.
What everyone wonders about. What happens after death?
You wish me to tell you if the human belief in the gods is well founded? Well, that I do not know. We vampires differ exceedingly from you humans. Our matter, that of which we are composed, can exist without form. We require neither a heart, nor a brain, nor air to breathe.
But were you dead?
As humans understand death, yes.
Feel anything? Understand anything?
It's rather hard to explain. I felt something very unsettling. Something I cannot even name, for I did no reasoning. Only after rebirth did I begin to understand that what I had felt was cold and unimaginable fear. If not for Detlef, I might have drowned in an eternity of icy terror.
Oh, he's just jogging it.
Can't have been alive then. Sheesh. Experience like that must be vicious.
Indeed, it's hard to compare to anything I know. Yet you are aware we don't see death as you do. The way you cling to life, we find it entirely peculiar. You are mortals, ergo it's a foregone conclusion. You will die. It's but a question of time. Thus, I often find myself wondering why you try so very hard. To die at 20 years, 40, even 100, what's the difference? They're all but the blink of an eye.
Depends on your point of view. Man who's got 1,000,000 crowns to spend can't possibly understand one who's only got 20.
Very true. One's outlook can indeed change much.
True.
Curious what you did after you were reborn.
As I'm sure you can surmise, at first I was thoroughly absorbed with recovering. As it is, I've still not recovered completely. Yet I was so weak the first year that I could not stand nor move on my own. Detlef bore my weakness bravely, showed great patience. If not for him, I wouldn't be here, and I'd have regenerated far slower. Once I could at last stand unassisted, I set off for Bruges, for my one-time home of Dillingen. There I led the peaceful life of a rural healer and surgeon, enjoying my neighbours' respect and, in fact, constituting the exact opposite of the monstrous vampire the populace imagines.
Bruges, you say? Rebirth make you sentimental?
Perhaps a dash. But what of you? Where have you been?
Yes.
Ever find your Cyrilla?
I even gave her a hug.
Yeah.
Even though she was kind of dead. But,
then.
you know.
Yeah. But we parted again soon after. And when the time was ripe, she came back. Defeated the Wild Hunt together.
Oh. Seems I certainly missed quite a bit while I was absent.
True enough. But it's a conversation we'll have another time. Need to know more about you now.
Number 2?
All right. Give you one question. What do you want to know?
One question to ask one as fascinating as you, Geralt. Cruel parsimony, I'd say. But I shall do my best to make it count.
You eat
If
cake.
you were to die and be reborn as I was, in your new life, would you choose to be a witcher?
Yes.
Yeah.
See, Regis. Doubt I'd know how to be anything else.
Ever tried?
See, you're determined to get an answer. To find out if I like being a witcher. Just refuse to ask directly, as always.
That bottle has quite a lot of stuff in
I
it.
was just about to say, this bottle has tons in
I
it.
like being on the path. Like picking up a lead, a trail. I like the tension right before a fight. And nothing gets my adrenaline flowing like battling a beast. Even gotten used to people treating me like a freak, an outcast.
It helps. Because then when I
Yeah,
beat the beast, it's
Not
better.
something I think about much, but I like being a witcher.
Thank you for being honest. Honesty is an attribute of the truly brave, and thus a privilege of the very few.
Plus it would be weird.
Still no sign of your winged friend. Sure it understood what you wanted?
Dead certain. Let's wait a bit longer. It'll return soon, don't doubt that for a moment.
No, I just meditate a little. Or just stand around. How long are we gonna wait? Till the next night or something?
Oh, he's back.
There he goes. Or she.
Ever vigilant, even in his sleep. Quite vampire-like, in fact. Are you absolutely certain they don't administer a few of our genes during the trial of the grasses?
Not as far as I know.
Far as I know, none. Now what you got for me?
You were right. No kobolds or mamoons for miles around.
Knew it.
Allow me to finish. You see, there's this spotted white. It haunts an abandoned residence in the Caraberta woods.
Impossible. My brethren hunted down every last spotted white before I was born.
Then it seems you must revise your knowledge of spotted whites. For somehow this one managed to survive your brethren's onslaught.
No, it managed to survive because main story.
I know this home it haunts. Recall a tale about it. Locals believe the place cursed. Perhaps that's how the white survived entirely unmolested.
Curse?
Know anything else about this curse?
I don't recall much in particular. Really don't attach much importance to such things. It was mentioned to me as an anecdote, no more.
Come on, search your memory. Something, anything could be important.
I believe it had a relation to hunger, or, perhaps greed, rapacity. Someone was punished for something...
Textbook definition of a curse, pretty much.
Sorry, Geralt, I try not to clutter my mind with the details of every far-fetched tale I happen to hear.
And then I have to do it myself.
What are your thoughts?
A specimen of a species thought long extinct. And a curse. In one place. That a coincidence? Or are they related?
Ah, professional curiosity. Personally, I've nothing against you delving into this dilemma, but please remember we need the white's saliva. Nothing beyond that.
Okay.
Whites rarely appear in the woods, even less likely to find them in abandoned human homes. They inhabit remote wildernesses, old abandoned cemeteries.
What's your point?
This might not be a spotted white after all. Your little helper might have made a mistake.
I sincerely doubt it. Ravens are devilishly intelligent creatures, and they've highly developed observational skills.
What exactly did they observe?
The area around the estate, it's covered in spoons.
Spoons?
Spare me the skeptical smile.
Oh,
bet
I
the
know
bearer
this
of
one.
This news. Or perhaps this spotted white is a hoarder. Or the spoons are somehow related to the curse.
What is this? Alakazam?
Let's do this. Start making your decoction while I go get some saliva from that white. Uses it in its brews.
Do you imagine the white will simply sell you some?
Yes.
Worst case scenario, I'll bring you its salivary glands. They ought to do as well.
For a moment there, I imagined you asking the white to spit into a vial.
That would
Quite
be pretty
amusing
cool.
as a thought, but the salivary glands will do fine indeed.
So, see you later.
Yes, till later. I shall start by perusing some tomes.
Tomes? Thought you were gonna make this decoction.
We require one last ingredient. Alas, obtaining it could prove a trifle toilsome. Thus, I hope to identify a suitable alternative.
All right. Good luck.
And to you, my friend.
Okay.
Okay, you want to do a hard save before you go into that lair.
Read the bestiarial to learn about spotted whites. Okay.
Is there a picture?
It's a necrophage. No. Fancy. It reminds me of a Diablo. Of the Skeleton King. Stay calm and leave him alone. Pfft.
Okay. We'll be back.